Доброго вечера всем, кто присоединился, ребят. Всем добро пожаловать. Мы продолжаем прохождение «Волк среди нас». Мы прошли 2 сцены. Вот, ну и, собственно, продолжаем далее. Думаю, что мы сегодня тоже осилим еще 1-2, скорее всего. А там посмотрим, как пойдет. Так, значит, играть. Играть продолжаем. Привет, Саш, привет, Рич, привет, семейство Сломатиных. Welcome. Так, ну, я не знаю, закончили мы на том, что нам показали Крейна, который якобы вот это вот убил Снежку, вернее, не Снежку, а Трольчиху, да, Лили. Но мне кажется, привет, Патрик, здорово, но мне кажется, что это слишком очевидное какое-то решение. Ну, то есть, ну, не могли бы так вот прямо показать убийц. Привет, Легро. Мне кажется, что не он. Все-таки синяя борода, почему-то Снежка со мной согласилась про синюю бороду. А, это ладно. А, прикиньте, 3-й эпизод не переведен. Блин, прикиньте, битка.
I almost lost you once, and
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking.
А как так-то? Да, слушай, какой сейчас. Ну где, откуда? Там же, где и это самое.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Ну как, откуда? Где обычно качают? Где покупают? Но озвучка, она отдельно идет. Спасибо большое, Ламушка, за поддержку, но зачем ты скинул эту песню? Для меня загадочная загадка. Тут же кусок дерьма. Значит, надо будет хотя бы титр, да, да, надо, согласен.
И там они нашли, чего не ждали. Из них живых остался лишь один, ополоумевший и полумертвый.
Ламушка, к чему эта песня?
Поведал про пиздец, что укрывал от мира остров черта. Вы думаете, там Кинг-Конг, хищник или Ктулху? Но нет, ребята, ни хрена, все гораздо хуже. Дикий поповский танк из ракушек и говна. Дикий поповский танк, и гордится вся страна. Дикий поповский
ну,
танк.
ладно.
Дикий страшный поповский танк.
А включить субтитры, ну не на русском, я надеюсь, хотя бы будут хотя бы субтитры, да? Ладно. Странно на самом деле, что не переведено. Я думал, все переведено.
Have to tell her.
I know.
Мамонты везут.
What's going on?
Так, что происходит?
You know, other than the
Страшный папуасский танк.
Crane's the killer.
what? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Crane's been. Big, calm down. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
Fucker might be
Извини, нет,
need to find her
прости,
right
не
now.
подходит. Ламочка, спасибо за поддержку, но песня вообще прям не в тему, прям сильно, прям совсем не
Say
туда.
where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Хотя для данной игры надо было клинику Вальхалу скидывать. Ну, может быть, ну точно не дикий попаски. А это надо было скидывать на танчики World of Tanks, да, это бы подошло бы. А сюда вообще не клеится никак.
Snow's been through a lot.
Так, и вещи, о которых она не хочет говорить.
Just please be careful.
Что ты
What are you
имеешь в
trying
виду?
to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Не, да что ты намекаешь? Я в смысле не играю? Играю. Просто не часто. Так, мы идем на похороны Лилии, на которых
Honored to be asked to speak to me.
у меня фонит.
Lily had been
Все понял сейчас.
she was truly close to me. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. Also know that
А теперь?
memory of Lily
Скажите, пожалуйста, теперь нормально? Или все еще фонит?
time
Протеиновый урановый генератор, нужно чуток подождать. Портативный, да. Дуговой реактор, дуговой
that I'd like to talk about.
дуговой атомный реактор, вот.
Share with you.
Дуговой атомный реактор. Вот что я отключил.
How she could be stubborn and patient, rash and thoughtful.
А почему нет ее слов перевода, блин?
How she carried a torch for the old ways, for tradition, for
Где?
pageantry.
Вроде не фонит.
And
Хорошо,
most of
спасибо.
all, it seems how Lily loved, dearly loved her
Медведя
friends and
покормил?
family.
Ась?
She loved
Какого?
being around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
Я буду
I'll
скучать.
miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you. Holly.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
А я тут при
Holly,
чем?
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
Да в чем
Not after
проблема-то?
what he did.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie, and you say you need her for evidence?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's
Он
trying
старается
to help.
помочь. Да, я стараюсь
And
помочь.
I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Он ее убил,
Why are you
Крейн.
here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What? No, I deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't
Так, мне
care
нужно
about procedure.
Мне нужно поговорить со
I'm here to
Снежкой.
talk to Snow about this.
No, screw that. My sister's dead, and I don't give a shit who she looked like when it happened. It's not about her. It's about Lily.
Она моя
Just tell us who
помощница.
it was.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the
Мне
funeral.
нравится, что Снежка, ее все
What?
слушают.
I'm not just gonna sit here and...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first.
Никто вообще не слушает этого чувака.
Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't
А,
know how
заморозили
this
репак,
must
понятно.
feel. You have no idea.
Я думал, переведено все.
Don't fuck anything up.
Ну,
Don't
прикольно
bother
было. Первые две
anybody.
серии с
And when
озвучкой
the
было
first sign
классно.
of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
Holly, I didn't even want to crash this, okay? I had to, because of Snow. I'll be out of here soon.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
Почему не все с
Your
ленточками?
turn to talk.
Да все, я так понимаю, девочки легкого поведения. Все они. Ладно. А я хотел как раз спросить, чего вдруг оригинал? Потому что все,
Okay,
закончилась
you
халява.
know who
Привет,
the killer
Архонтекс.
is. What have you got?
Крейн, одержим тобой.
Bigby?
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't.
Харассмент.
Just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
Are you okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Привет, просто Роман. Здорово.
No?
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Narissa! Yeah, coming!
Ром, я тебе там еще в Дисе написал, пожалуйста. Давай договоримся, чтобы я понимал, что завтра делать. Что у тебя с компом? А что у меня с компом?
You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
Now is really not the time for whatever you
Сейчас прочитаю секунду. Я пытаюсь понять, что
Well,
происходит.
isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Думаете, что напугали меня?
Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not
Ром, ну
go
это
as smoothly as
Telltale.
planned.
Заказной
Bigby,
стрим.
what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Settle down now. Yeah, everyone just stay where you are, nice and natural.
Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead horse.
О, вот это он зря сказал. Ой-ой-ой.
I got it done.
Ой, сейчас выстрелили в Снежку. Да, на русском, но перевод закончился. Инициатива была хорошая по переводу, но слишком быстро завершилась, к сожалению. Ну, с ними все будет нормально. Под простыми патронами их так просто не убьешь, на самом деле, насколько я знаю. Что, серьезно? Ее убили? Нас обычно любят ругать отечественную озвучку, зачастую вполне обоснованно. Вот сейчас, слушая оригинальные голоса, могу сказать, что та озвучка была как минимум не хуже, прям вообще ни разу. Мне вообще кажется, что более эмоциональная, более подходящая была озвучка. Потому что здесь просто, по-моему, по ощущениям, просто проговаривают текст. Слушай, ну не могла же она умереть, серьезно. Я посмотрел еще раз, если у меня сейвом Е3, но тебе придется отдать свой АК в Я. Не совсем понимаю, что значит мне придется отдать свой АК в Я.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Ягоды можжевельниковой и воды? Они крепыши не справятся. А я же говорю, что, по-моему, одним выстрелом же там... Так просто не уложат.
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Там легендарка просто М3, тебе придется играть из моего аккаунта. Блин, Ром, ну это тоже... Надо я еще подумаю.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him.
Сколько я помню, Трольчиха таки выжила. Он давно играл и по другим выборам, так что посмотрим.
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
Ты босса не бьешь на трое?
So, I guess that's the thing,
это я уже забываю.
But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them.
Не похоже, что Крейн их послал на самом деле.
This is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Да, мечтать о тебе, конечно, это прям капец. Как мерзко, согласен.
Thanks for tonight, by the way.
Вообще не смейте ни о ком мечтать.
Really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Anytime.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Sure.
It's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of
вот вам игра будущего.
When things go wrong.
Ром, спасибо тебе большое за поддержку, просто, Роман. Ханкай, Старрейл, серьезно?
Stop pretending.
Я не успел выбрать вариант ответа, блин. Снежка это запомнит.
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Нету куска. Кто унес?
Missing a piece.
Yes, it's
Buffkin, are you positive it's not here? Maybe it just slid under one of these cabinets.
No, I'm sure it's not here. I checked every corner. I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Можно не полностью собрать зеркало.
What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to...
Джинджертейл, как всегда, хороша, да? Ножки, чулочки. Товарищ Си так сказал? О как.
He had to have left something that tells us where he's going.
Smart enough to make use of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know.
Never mind that. I'll have a look.
Что не так с КСР? Ничего, Рома говорит, что это игра будущего. А что не так с КСР? Вроде никто не говорит, что с ней что-то не так. Так, что тут у нас? Что можно посмотреть? Так, господи, на стол посмотри. Надо обойти, чтобы посмотреть. Окей. Я понял. Так, надо было подойти к столу просто, а не посмотреть на него. Закрыто? Нифига себе. Накричала на нас. Здесь вырвали страницу. Бахни, что было написано на этой странице? Я даже обучалку мне не смог пройти.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. whoever
А
that
ты раньше об этом сказать, Бабкин, не
Yes,
мог?
it sounded like the one he got his, view glamorous.
Бабкин, блин.
I'm sure it's about this one. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
I'm hungover. I'm
У меня
sorry.
похмелье. А, Бабкин тоже бухает.
We set the meeting at 2 a.m.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane would be, and that was it, okay? I'm sorry I said anything wrong.
Так тебе удобнее утро или вечер?
Did, and I know.
Подожди,
The cat's out of
а
the
день?
bag. So, can you find the gold?
Нет, смотри, там просто ролик, который ты скинул,
This isn't your concern.
один почти на 2 часа, и второй на 1,5. То есть в общей сложности выйдет где-то 4 часа.
Crane's the murderer.
Вот, с утра мы обычно часа 2 смотрим, то есть не хватит. Днем лучше, наверное, да, днем. Вот если с 12 до 16 будет отлично.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or P?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally.
Может, он, конечно, прикольно, но перекрикивает и игру, и Даню.
My money that keeps the whole thing
Блин, а
running.
чё молчите? Я взял потише бы.
That Crane has been killing fables, and there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Я тебе лицо разобью. Но если игру не слушать, то может и норм. Сори, постараюсь что-нибудь
All right,
до
let's
переводом.
just look
Ты
on the
мне
bright
ответишь,
side.
с 12
We
до
know
16
Crane
тебе
is going
норм,
to see the witch
Рома?
that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the
Что он
ones
слушает, там на
battling.
эльфийском разговаривать. Читать надо, да?
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing
Да-да-да,
by boat
субтитры точно не
No,
перекидывают.
chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since
Норм
that's
или
where
нет, я
he's
только
going.
завтра смогу
Or
ответить.
the
Подозреваю, что не
sniveling
норм.
weasel chickened out.
Привет,
Never
завтрашний
went
Рома.
anywhere. And is
То
upstairs
есть
right
либо
now
утро,
in
либо
his
вечер,
pitiful
да?
penthouse,
Я правильно понял?
crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Мне не очень нравится, что на выборы дается ограниченное время, что я не могу посидеть, помозговать. Нужно быстро выбрать что-то. Давай, Ром, окей.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
Это важный выбор какой-то, блин. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Все, Ричи, читаем, слушаем, смотрим. Офис братьев. Квартира Крейна. Бар-холли. Вообще бар-холли вообще не понимаю, зачем бар-холли. Потому что Лили ходила к ведьме. И, возможно, Холли знает, да, куда ходила. Привет, Кава. В офисе братьев. Они могут рассказать, на кого они работают. И идем в офис братьев, короче.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll look up their address.
Не знаю.
You know what you're doing.
Я вообще ни хера не знаю, что я делаю. Прости, Снежка, я тебя расстрою.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you.
Change up.
I don't know if you remember me. I've, seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. But you know, Crane, let me go recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. So, what brings you here? I mean, can I help you with anything? Are you here to see one of the brothers?
I was hoping to have a talk with D or Dumb. Do you know where they are?
No.
Metal, здорово! Если разрешить вопрос не по теме. Видел стрим ПТЛ? Кратко, как тебе? Мне нравится. Играю, буду играть. Планирую даже, возможно, гайды по нему делать. Мне пока что заходит. Хорошая графика, активные разработчики, есть что делать, есть чем заниматься. В целом я доволен. По крайней мере, пока что. Но все может поменяться. Я еще не докачался до КАПа. Сейчас вступил в активную гильдию. У них уже какая-то война. Они идут на осаду замка. Это социальная достаточно игра. Короче, выглядит неплохо. И мне пока что заходит. Но это на данном этапе. Дальше я не знаю, что... Паш, тут как бы... То есть я пока что...
I mean, they never told me not to let you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble.
Сейчас я прочитаю и скажу тебе еще.
Right.
Если все будет окей. Если все будет окей, завтра вечерком будет стрим поделки. Приходи, поконкретнее расскажу. Гайда на НБ не будет. Просто Роман. И какой гайд на НБ? 40 в ПВП. Как одеть 40 в ПВП? Вот, или просто 40. Звучит как линейка 3.0. Может быть. Проверка, да, Архонтекс. Вижу тебя. Во что одет Монос... Да, точно, во что одет Моносорку. Так. Не трогать какие-то сладости.
Dear brother D, I think we should get ourselves a dog. Sincerely, brother Dumb. He actually mailed this?
They do have their quirks.
This is pointless.
Ключик.
You know about this?
No.
Что этим ключиком может открываться? Так, это я после... это письмо, да, которое я уже прочитал, или нет?
Dear brother Dumb. I hate dogs and you know it. Sincerely, brother D. Couple of freaks.
Друг другу, да.
I know these guys can come off abrasive at times, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And they really care about helping people. They're kind of loud at times, but you get used to it.
How do you mean they help people?
They're detectives. Anyone can come in here with a problem and they'll do their best to fix it. The way D explains it, it's like if someone lost their cat, well, they could hire them to, you know, track it down. Or like sometimes they get packages for people. They can be like couriers, you know?
For who?
All kinds. Come to think of it, I don't really know where they keep them. Anyways, I'm just saying, you just don't know them like I do.
Sure, Flycatcher.
Так, что тут у нас еще есть? Давайте посмотрим. Картотека.
Let's see if they got a file on Crane.
Вот, Metal. Так что я пока что основываюсь только на том контенте, который я успел посмотреть. Я еще не посмотрел хэнд-контент. Данжи интересные в целом. Там есть механики, там есть что делать. Прокачка персов тоже, в принципе, довольно неплохая в плане того, что ты создаешь просто болванку, а уже из нее что-то лепишь. Можно перекачать при необходимости. Это отнимет какое-то время, конечно, и силы, но в принципе можно. Мне очень нравится, как игра выглядит. Вот в первую очередь мне очень нравится, как она графически сделана. Хотя именно есть над чем работать. Кстати, они выкатили письмо большое про изменение PvE контента, довольно интересное. И нужно спросить у скрюченного дядечки, что с ней делать. Она должна скрюченному... А можно еще раз? Блин, провтыкал. Ну ладно. Вот. И выкатили письмо, что они собираются менять часть PvE контента. И вот, например, первый... Я не успел прочитать все. Вот, но... О, прикольно, кстати. Что ты хотел сказать? Забыл. В общем, Паш, надеюсь, я ответил на твой вопрос. Если что, заходи вечерком там на стрим, поспрашиваешь, я тебе покажу, если что-то будет конкретное, ты спросишь. Браниган, я даже не помню, кто это. Ну тут фотография должна быть, да, сейчас пока.
Detective Brannigan. Keep an eye on her.
Ага. Золушка. Там Золушку, кстати, вообще встречали? Я что-то не помню Золушку. В отпуске Криспин сказал, что где-то в Европе. Ага, вот поэтому я ее не видел. Потому что она в Европе. Так, ослиная шкура. А, бедная девочка. Мне ее жальче всех на самом деле.
Crane hired them to look for a photo? So that's why they were at her apartment. And the woodsman's place.
То есть для Крейна... Подожди, в смысле? А Крейн? Полагаю, осталось на ютубе поправить название стрима. А что не так? А, на ютубе стрим номер 2 стоит. Ты говоришь, ты имеешь в виду, что нужно изменить номер стрима или что? А, ну это я на ютубе как раз поменял, а вот на остальных площадках забыл. Эти...
Request for property acquisition, further details filed under donkey skin. Why did he want it back so badly?
Ты про письмо разработчиков говорил. А. Да, что у них уже запланированы большие изменения PvE контента. Уже они очень много работают над игрой, поэтому мне интересно за этим следить. Спасибо, Архонтекс.
Is that what you think?
Bigby?
Shit. There's something here. I know there is. There has to
be. Студия «Урод для бороды» такие же картинки делала.
Because they're lying to you, okay, Flycatcher? That's why. They aren't detectives.
Bigby, what happened to your...
You want to know what this is? This is them showing up to Lily's funeral with fucking shotguns!
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Holly and Gren both got injured. Snow White nearly got her head blown off. Do you get it now? I I didn't mean to...
There's a door behind this file cabinet. I don't know what they keep back here, but it might be what you're looking for.
Не хотят шмотки падать на траве? Да. У меня вообще одна синь только падает и все. Так, давай попробуем вставить ключик.
Вау.
Так, ну давай смотреть, что тут у них есть. Это, я так понимаю, типа улики какие-то? Crooked Man. Скрюченный человек, да? Что за скрюченный? Это тоже какой-то персонаж из сказки? Ну, я чужие деньги брать не буду нахрен. Хотя деньги мне бы пригодились. Вот как способ заработать деньги. Я все говорил. Он постоянно пытается меня выгнать, блин, засранец. Дай мне поискать вещи.
What are you looking for exactly? Maybe I can help.
Anything about Crane or the witch he was using. Something.
Так.
Butcher.
Мясник. У нас был мясник. У нас вроде был дровосек. Это стример после суточного марафона. Скрюченный дядя. Я бы думал, вместе не был так уверен. Проверять нужно все. Вдруг в книге какая-то запись важная. Грибочек. Что такое BCW, интересно? Весы какие-то, наркота что ли там, что там было? The Crooked Man. Яйцо Фаберже?
What is that? No idea. Pretty sure it's something they aren't supposed to have. This isn't the witch, though.
Кто помнит, как называется игра про девочку, которая время перематывала? Игра называется Life is Strange. Короче, про ведьму мы вообще ничего не нашли, да, судя по всему? А, вот это я еще не смотрел, по-моему.
Hey, Big B. Do you think after all
Всего этого я смогу вернуться обратно в Woodlands?
Since Crane let me go. I mean, I can still work here, but...
Well, Crane is gone now. I can't see why he couldn't come back to the Woodlands.
Really? That would be... Thank you.
Come by the business office. I can't make any promises.
Right, of course.
О!
It's Snow's hair.
Да где она их постоянно теряет?
We found her hair like this inside Lily's glamour.
Я имею в виду, кто ее отрезает?
This must be the witch Crane was using.
Такими пучками просто теряет вообще. Он лысеет? Надо ей сказать сменить шампунь.
There's no address on it.
So what now? Snow would probably want to know about this.
I'll check in with the business office. Maybe there's a record of Auntie Greenleaf.
I think I saw a phone near the back.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Sheriff.
Business office, this is Snow White.
Hey, Snow.
Oh, it's you.
Это парик.
Sorry, I've been answering
Это странно, что это работает.
People want to know where Crane is. How How'd it go with the Tweedle brothers?
No address yet, but I got a name for Crane's witch. Auntie Greenleaf. You heard of her?
No. I'll get Buffkin started looking for a record, but it might take some time.
Этот мухоловка явно не так прост.
Somebody's gotta know where to find her.
100% не так
So,
прост.
I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabletown.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete
Почему полудуркам не быть полными мразями?
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Давай сначала просто его поймаем, там разберемся.
I just want to get the fucking guy.
You might want to try Holly's place, see if she hasn't burned Lily's things yet. Or Crane's, you might find something there. Although Bluebeard's been there. I'll leave it up to you, but we don't have much time. Crane is meeting her at 2 a.m.
Я пойду в квартиру.
I'll go to Crane's apartment, see if there's an address or something there.
Okay. I'll give Buffkin the name and hope he finds something in the records.
Let me know what he comes up with.
I'll be in touch. I hope you'll do the same.
На самом деле там же синяя борода в квартире. Может быть, надо было цокать копытите. Блин. Что-то вот из-за того, что мне приходится быстро принимать решения, я часто такой... Ну, синяя борода тут был, естественно, тут все. О, Бавкин тоже тут сидит. А Бавкин тут почему?
Bluebeard burned everything.
Better believe I'll be ready. When the fight comes and I'm all alone.
I tried to stop him, but not his face.
I'm ready, boy.
Couldn't distract me if I got too close.
Выключи звук и читай по губам.
Хорошо.
Burn all of Crane's stuff.
Спасибо большое, Ром, за поддержку. Благодарю тебя. Все, тихонечко включили, читаем по губам, все нормально. Синий борода ведет себя очень странно. Да? Есть ощущение, что... Зачем он все сжег, типа?
There was something here I could use to find him. There isn't now. A waste of fucking time.
What now? Did the Tweedle brothers have any information about the witch?
Just her name. Auntie Greenleaf. You heard of her?
No. That's strange. I can check the books for you.
How long is that gonna take?
If I haven't come across her name before, she's not going to be very easy to track down.
We'll head over to the Trip Trap. Maybe I can get some information from Holly.
But
What?
after what happened at the funeral, she may not be too happy about seeing you. Are you sure this is a good idea?
I'll be sure to be extra sweet.
Extra sweet.
Sure.
Супер.
I'd better go fill Miss White in on the circumstances. She's going to be very disappointed.
Good luck.
Это не Бочаров? Я не знаю. Группа называется «Чушь». Немножко не получилось.
Hey, look, Woody, it's the sheriff.
А зачем я с ноги пытался зайти?
Before you get all huffy, it was Snow who let me go, all right? It just, there was no sense in me staying in jail. She said so herself.
Don't soil yourself, Woody. I'm sure he understands.
Luckily for you, I don't have the time to get pissed off about this right now.
Well, come on in, buddy.
Brandon.
What? He's a traveler. A weary traveler in search of some hospitality, right?
Just what in the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. In fact, I'm in a good goddamn mood. So you should take advantage.
Извлекая из этого выгоду, из своего хорошего настроения. Хорошо, кто спит? Они разговаривали, что кто-то спит.
I want a drink. Anybody else want a drink?
Friend, Swinehart said you shouldn't mix
You
it.
think I give a fuck what that fucking guy says? or what you say?
Он мне кого-то напоминает. Вот этот вот персонаж.
Brent, really, you shouldn't drink right now.
I can't hear you when you mumble.
Swinehart told me that Holly was here. I need to talk to her.
Holly's asleep in back, but you won't be able to wake her.
Really? The doc gave them both barmecidal ambrosia for the pain.
Look, the deal is, if you resist going to sleep, like I am right now, it gives you a very, very, very nice high.
Понятно, наркоты им отсыпал.
And he said that he shouldn't mix it with alcohol.
Ну, конечно, кто ж слушает врачей?
He certainly did. But let me tell you something.
Have you seen her sister's things? What wasn't burned at the funeral? I saw her come in with something, but I didn't see where she put it.
Nope, haven't seen it.
Чё, мне кажется, он сейчас копыты двинет вообще.
That funeral back there, that was a shitty fucking send-off for a pretty okay lady.
Yeah.
You weren't fucking there. Talking to Bigby now, okay? Can't say you being there helped things much.
Gren, don't start nothing.
Who's starting anything? I'm not.
You think I shot up the place? It wasn't my fault.
They got away though, didn't they? Whatever. It's alright. I'm too out of it to get into it.
Он типа пытается поругаться, но он слишком под кайфом, чтобы ругаться.
We're all in this dung heap of a fucking shit town together. We're all gonna have a toast.
И я до сих пор не понимаю, почему они сбежали из своих сказочных историй в настоящий мир. Они что думали, что здесь сказка?
Yeah, I know. And I want to help you, okay? And I will. But first, indulge me. It'll take 2 seconds. As a show of good faith. And after, we'll all hunt and peck for Lily's shit or whatever.
Grand Bigby didn't come here to get loaded with you.
Ладно, давай. Выпивка не помешает.
To the dead.
Только, по-моему, сейчас от выпивки скачурится нахрен вообще. По ощущениям. Все, я же говорю, ему сейчас плохо станет.
Gran, the doc said you needed a rest.
How many times you fucking gonna warn me about it, huh? You're not my fucking mother, so just get off my back!
I said I was sorry, alright? I can't do anything about it, it's done!
Да теперь они подерутся. Зашибись.
What more do you want?
Cut this shit out now. I don't care what it's about.
Oh wait, I forgot. It's great you're here, since you were the one who told us about it in the first place. This walking lard cake was paying Holly's sister to let him fuck her behind all of our backs.
And none of it would have come out if Bigby hadn't have said nothing.
Give me a break, like it's his fucking fault.
She liked me, okay? There wasn't anything wrong with it.
Oh, she liked him. All right, well that changes everything.
Ну, вообще, да, меняет. Когда люди друг другу нравятся, это да, это меняет.
I don't need this shit.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now you're teary-eyed. You were always such a lowlife. I don't know why I never realized it till now. What do you think about this fucking loser, Sheriff?
He can think whatever he wants. I don't give a shit.
I think whatever happened was between them. And Lily is dead. So let's put this whole thing to rest, Gren. Gren.
Какого
I don't know
хрена?
where Lily's shit is. Check Holly's room, I don't know. But I wouldn't wake her if I were you. Sleepwalkers and trolls. I think that's the rule.
Не буди зомби.
You said you would help me look.
Actually, Bigby, if you'll excuse me, it seems that I'm gonna pass out. What a day. Am I right, Sheriff? What a fucking day.
Грен это не запомнит. Там обычно вверху появляется надпись типа Грен, ну там тот это запомнит, они это запомнят, он это запомнит. Он это не запомнит. Конечно, так набухаться. Я так понимаю, Рома, ты делал отсылку на то, что ты тоже не запомнишь, что будет происходить сегодня, да, судя по всему? Он что, хочет заглянуть ей между ног, что ли? А, кровать. Было просто ощущение, что он пытается ей между ног заглянуть. Побеспокоить. Так а как? Ящик спиртного. Ну там вещи лежат прямо... Ой. О! О как! Мне это, кстати, очень сильно напоминает игры про Штирлица. Там тоже, когда что-то делаешь, это влияет на что-то другое, ты потом можешь сделать то, что тебе нужно. Я помню, как я Или это был такой разрыв мозга, это была первая часть Штирлица, где мне дали кучу предметов, там была какая-то надувная Кейт, какие-то санки, гиря, пила.
Woody, is that you? Woody, bar's closed. And Lily ain't around.
А ты смотрел сериал «Просто Мария»?
So
Нет.
run off back to the woods, I guess.
Я говорю, и сейчас, извините, я расскажу просто. И там, я говорю, был набор какой-то предметов, и мне нужно было выманить бармена из-за стойки. А бармен был такой довольно манерный чувак, короче, я сломал себе нахрен мозг. Как его? Ну, вернее, как? Там стоял музыкальный аппарат, и с ним явно нужно было что-то сделать. Я сломал себе мозг вообще просто, а я еще маленький, ну, помоложе был, маленький был. Сколько же мне было лет? Лет, наверное, 12, может, 13. Короче, я нахрен вообще сломал себе мозг. Оказывается, нужно было внутри инвентаря нажать пилой на гирю. Пилой на гирю. И он пилой, вот эта вот дружба, которая выпиливает из гребаной гири гребаную монетку, которая бросается в автомат. Начинает играть «Голубая луна», и этот манерный бармен выходит, начинает танцевать, и я могу пройти дальше. Понимаете, дружбой, пилой дружбой на гирю, чтобы получить монетку. После этого понял, что логику можно вообще нахрен отключать и просто тыкать все подряд. Вот, просто... Да-да-да. Тут на Тактик Медиа начинается серия лекций, почему Мексика не Америка. Тоже прикольная штука. Тоже прикольная штука, Ром, да. Но, понимаете, возможно, он даже... Вы знаете, что Архонтек? Самое интересное, что, возможно, он даже говорил эту фразу «Пилите, Шура, они золотые». Возможно, он даже эту фразу говорил. Но я в 12 лет в душе не целовал, что это значит. Я вообще, в принципе, узнал, что это значит буквально недавно, когда мы смотрели с Ромой «Золотого теленка». Капец. Пилите гирю, она золотая. Да, так он даже, по-моему, эту фразу говорил, но я тогда вообще не понимал, к чему это отсылка. Сейчас-то я понимаю, конечно. Если повзрослел, в 35 лет я узнал, что значит фраза «Пилите, Шура, они золотые, пилите, пилите». Ага, на заднем фоне стоят тру-ля-ля и тра-ля-ля, тру и тра, а...
Did you care about her at all? She was a nice girl. Ran around too much, but a nice girl.
Of course I cared. I still care.
I hope so. I hope you do.
Господи, какой-то палец. Бухло.
I don't know why you fucking came here.
Ты
There's
заебала,
nothing
спи.
left for you to ruin, and I'm not in an entertaining mood.
Just go back to sleep, Holly.
Lily's
Командовать парадом буды.
funeral. It was just so fucked tonight.
Да,
But I
командовать
still
парадом буды.
wish you could have been there.
Я чту уголовный
I
кодекс.
just don't know what Big
Вам
B's
что, мама не говорила,
doing.
что воровать это
If
плохо?
he cares about it, if he even gives a shit. I don't know. I don't know why he showed up. I just wish he'd get out of my fucking life.
He cares about this. About Lily. About Faith. I know he does.
You think so?
Yeah.
Как хорошо о себе говорить, да?
Well, you know him better than anybody, so I guess I'll take your word for it.
Сам себя не похвалишь, никто не похвалит. Уж я-то знаю. Вы сейчас ее разбудите, вы что творите?
If you were getting your glamour on this day, then one of these has to be the witch. Auntie Greenleaf. Gotcha.
Hello, this is Snow White calling. I'm looking for Bigby. Is anyone there? Bigby, if you're there, pick up, okay?
Snow?
Oh, thank God. Tell me you found something.
I got it, Snow. Her address was here with Lily's things. It's on,
Я знаю, сколько там относительно честных способов отъема денег. Да.
Great. Let's get going. Crane's meeting her in a few minutes.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Listen, we have to hurry.
Я прям флиртую с ней как могу вообще. Все для тебя, конечно, приходи, любой каприз.
Bigby!
Ёб твою мать, что ты кричишь?
Yeah, me too.
Напугала
Number
меня.
23. I haven't seen it yet.
Там синяя борода уже побывал, по-любому.
This is it.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Давай послушаем.
Hear anything?
Нет.
If anyone's in there, they're being awfully quiet.
Давай понюхаем. Братан, понюхать можно?
Wait. What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Don't just kick it in. We don't know what's on the other side. Let's just save the last resort for last.
Fine, okay. What would you have me do instead?
I don't know, knock? I mean, we have no idea what's behind this.
Синяя борода, смотри.
Hello?
Ёб твою мать, девочка! Вот это б я выбил бы дверь ей по лицу.
You woke me up.
Sorry about that.
Is something wrong?
Who are you?
Rachel, who are you? Just so we're not strangers.
I'm Bigby. This is Snow.
Pleased to meet you. How do you do? Is there anything you need? I'm not allowed to let people in.
Is Auntie Greenleaf at home? Does she live here?
You mean my mom?
She ever, make the nightstand levitate, turn frogs into cats, that kind of thing?
Is she a witch, dear?
No, I would never call my mommy that. She treats
Да, хорошо ко мне относится, да. Девочка под солями? Не, почему девочка спала?
Something you want?
Snow, can you just do something here? I never have any idea what to say to these people.
You mean children? Do you mind if my friend here takes a look around? I promise we'll be quick so you can hurry back to bed.
Только что начала появляться в телеге информация, что как будто бы сняли Валерия Залужного с должности главкома ВСУ. Ром, если тебе интересно. Ну, пока что это не подтвержденная информация, но начали постить много телеграм-каналов, но еще нужны подтверждения. Так, давай посмотрим, как выглядит эта тетушка. Сначала. Что-то она старовата для девочки, не? Какая-то мама староватая. У меня вот сколько девочке лет? Лет 5-6? Ну, то есть чуть старше, чем мой сын. У нас довольно поздний ребенок. И Галя выглядит лучше, сильно лучше.
Dowdy. That's how we like it. Where do you buy your clothes?
At a store?
Let me guess. Big band or classical?
Honky tonk.
No accounting for taste.
Вкус цвет. Велик.
I saw a spider over there yesterday.
Oh?
It was a How much longer do you think it'll be?
Я нажал вот на это. Да. Ну, говорит, все-таки не ведьма. Таки да. Хотя, как знать, околдовала меня. Чародейка, околдовала.
Not here.
There's no one here but me.
Давно появилась? Нет, почему? Только вот только-только. Почему давно? Ну, по крайней мере, те проверенные каналы, которые я читаю, только-только начали это постить, и то с пометкой, что это непроверенная информация.
Package. Having to do with someone called the Butcher. I saw one just like it at the Tweedle's office.
Мясник похож на человека, который может отрезать голову, да? Бутчер.
Nothing that looks like Crane was here either.
Nothing?
See?
Я-то вижу, но я тебе не
Do you
доверяю.
have any pets?
Not technically.
Дерево?
What is this?
Mommy uses that to carve her trinkets. It's from the old world.
Trinkets? Like glamours?
God damn
I
it.
shouldn't say that.
Nothing?
Keep getting whiffs of that aftershave of his.
I do too.
Да ладно.
Can I go to bed
Скорее всего,
now,
девочка и есть ведьма, да.
please?
Да, так и есть, скорее всего. Превратилась в девочку. Хотя, опять же, на фотке и девочка,
Is
и...
that a glamour tube?
Mommy really doesn't let anyone play with that. Trust me, I've tried.
Trust me and try. Бери, да. Я говорю, отсылка к пацанам. Это как хотел сказать.
No. Please, just put that back exactly where you found it. No one is allowed to play with
It's
that.
all right, honey. Bigby's not going to break
No, you
it.
don't understand. She will freak out if she discovers I've let people in here and let them touch her stuff, okay? She checks all the time to see if things move. I don't want to get in trouble.
Snow, come on. Are you kidding? It's a glamour tube. Something's going on here.
No! Put it down! Please, don't! This isn't what you think! You gotta believe me. The guy isn't here, I promise!
It's gonna be okay, Rachel.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't wanna get in trouble.
Ну, нет, об этом речь идет в целом давно достаточно, конечно же. Да, она и есть ведьма.
It hurts when you do it that fast.
Да, мы так... Ну да, ты был прав.
What? Not sprightly enough?
Why Rachel? Why the little girl?
I don't think that's any of your business, Wolf.
Why?
How about because it works? That's why. That good enough for you? Certainly kept you two off the scent for a while.
A short while. All right, start explaining. And from the beginning.
I was born in the woods to a jackal and a deer.
Not that. Where's Crane? What was his plan?
How am I supposed to know? He came, he went, like all young lads.
You have to know something.
Unless you want a recipe for owl stew.
Just why in the name of everything holy are you protecting this weaselly scumbag? I mean, what on earth could he have done to deserve this kind of loyalty?
Crane could be hollow bones tomorrow, and you wouldn't see me cry a drop. But that doesn't mean I can tell you anything. You
Да
have
господи.
friends.
If you're not protecting Crane, who are you protecting?
Get this through both of your skulls. I can't tell you. Just you being here is bad enough. There's powers at work here beyond your pathetic authority.
Whatever it is, Greenleaf, whatever it is that's keeping you from saying something, you have to forget it.
I don't give a shit about your problems, Greenleaf. Just talk, now.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Вообще-то, да, я сам в шоке
You know
сижу,
what I
не
think?
понимаю, что
I
происходит.
think we've been more than patient with you.
Какой
This
токси, давай
witch
его
has been
убьем.
selling
Не-не-не.
illegal glamours that continue to undermine everything we've built. She's harboring a fugitive that took advantage of it, and now she's resisting every attempt to make things right. I frankly don't give a crap if she's afraid for her life. We can at least make sure she never hurts us again. We're destroying the tree.
No! How dare you come in here and
Ой,
threaten to
how
take from
dare
me the
you!
one
Ну, она,
thing
правда, она
that
начала так говорить еще до появления Греты Тупинг.
It's part of the family, and it's the only thing paying for this shithole apartment. And the fables who can't afford the glamours from you come to me for help. Without them, where do you think they could go?
Don't give me that. You're making money off of other people's misery.
Девушки, волк и старая ведьма. Еще как на заднем порнофильм. Не без этого.
You think I like being the old woman in these stories? The men are heroes, the ladies are whores, and the old hags like me get to watch everyone they love die.
We have very different ways of handling our fate.
Very different means to handle it too.
Isn't there another way? She's a witch. Can't she just work for us? That way she'd be official.
Просто Роман не хватает Пиноккио для тройничка. Хотя бы Басым? Не-не-не-не. В него уже стреляли, его уже били.
I'm not a house cat, and I don't play well with others.
Oh, trust me, no one would confuse you for a cuddly animal.
Он уже на свою долю получил нормально урона в интервью.
Burn the tree.
No, look, I'll tell you. Crane was here. He was here and he left.
Плохой, хороший полицейский. Сыграли.
He went to the pudding and pie to try to use my ring on the girls over there to get information.
What does the ring do?
He thinks it's the ring of dispel. You know, that it will pierce the protection around the girls' speech. He says pulling the truth out of them will prove his innocence. It won't, though. Damn thing lost its power decades ago.
I'm sorry, but we still can't let you keep the tree. It wouldn't be right after what's happened.
Да ёкало мене, да щось.
Please, Sheriff.
Today is your lucky day, Greenleaf. I'm hiring you as the business office's newest witch in residence.
Bigby!
The witches over there will keep her out of trouble, and we have a glamour shortage as it is. It makes the most sense now. And you get to keep
Мне
your
вот еще с первого стрима интересно, почему у него нижняя часть лица облеплена семечками подсолнечника? Потому что это Telltale.
So what? Are moving trucks gonna show up here or something?
Something like that.
Потому что удобно, когда Сэмки всегда с тобой. Реально покурил, заел. Очень клево, согласен. Вот это вот ищи себе еду, вот это вот все, вот это нафиг надо. Так, накидал себе в рот семок, и сытый, и все. Где кепка и барсетка? Не подходит по образу. Просто.
No, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with. I don't
Ah.
think so, at least. Shit. Hold on. Oh, do you miss a spot? Mr. Clean, come to smash up the rest of my place.
Я тебе разбил только телевизор.
Come to audition, you bitch.
Where's Crane?
Ichabod Crane? What would that nerd have with a place like this?
Tell me what you know, now!
Hey, you can't just go in there. We have a problem.
Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
Mr. Crane, please, she can't help.
I know you know what the plan is! I won't be held accountable for this!
I can't! I'm sorry,
Oh my god, Bigby!
Wait, don't!
Да я не собирался его бить. Просто чтобы он перестал трясти бедную девушку.
Do anything, I promise you, I didn't do anything! These girls, the girls, they'll back me up. I just have to get this stupid ring working, that's all. They can't talk because of that spell, but once this ring gets through, I'll know what's going on and this whole thing will be over. That's all, please. I'm innocent, completely innocent.
The ring won't work. Greenleaf sold you out.
What? No, this will work. I assure you, it must. I wouldn't did you.
Крейн, да расслабься, сейчас пукнешь.
Please, tell me.
Геморрой вывалится, старик, расслабься.
My lips are sealed.
Ладно, Крейн, не плачь.
How many years?
What?
How many years has this been going on?
Too many. But I didn't kill those women, Bigby. Please, I had nothing.
Да я тебе верю. Такая размазня, как ты, не мог отрубить голову.
Oh God.
What happened to you? Were you always like this?
Not always.
It started as most things do, very, very small, nothing more than a thought. But I didn't kill that woman.
Bigby? I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these
Да
women?
не, я не думаю. Мне просто такой диалог.
He wouldn't be brave enough.
We've been chasing this guy. Just why now?
Because look at him. You said you found evidence of him defrauding Fabletown, of using our money for his own.
Кто скрюченный дед,
That's
интересно?
one thing. But don't you have doubts he's a murderer? We've both known him for so long.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Did you see how he was acting when you showed up?
Yes, I know how this...
Why would he even come here if he wasn't covering his tracks?
This fuck-up knows more than he's saying.
I don't.
Yes, okay, he probably does. But there's a difference between being involved and being the guy who did it.
Так и я и
But if
сказал.
Crane didn't kill Faith and Lily, I'm sorry, but who the hell did? You know, when I saw you come back here...
This whole thing is bigger than Crane. He wouldn't have the stones to send the Tweedles after me. Somebody else is involved.
Well, shit.
I didn't intend for any of this to get so...
You've been stealing money from Fabletown for years.
Синяя борода может помочь заговорить ему. Может, но главное, чтобы синяя борода сам всех не убивал. Потому что этот может. Вот этот не может. Синяя борода изи вообще.
Ichabod Crane, you are under arrest for the misappropriation of Fabletown funds.
Я шериф, ты помощница.
The right to depose witnesses. But as of right now, you're coming with us.
You are extraordinarily lucky Miss White was here to save your ass. Because if it was up to me, you'd have your head swinging from the Washington Bridge.
Okay, Sheriff, that's enough.
Почему она арестовывает? Она не полицейский.
Again and again, behaving however you like,
С
acting
какой сказки синяя борода? В смысле?
You have to respect this office, Bigby. And you have to
Это он в
respect him
сказке
as
не
its
убивал, а они попали в
Starting
реальную
now.
жизнь. Или ты думаешь, что ослиная шкура была шкурой и в
You
сказке?
have what it takes to run that office. You think I didn't make sacrifices? I made sacrifices. And you won't be in that chair 1 minute before you have to give up something you care about just so the wheels don't fall off the goddamn wagon. I did the best I could with what I had. And the town took everything it could out of me.
Yeah, see, the thing of it is, we're better at this than you are.
Был сарказм. И он убивал. Он убивал, да, я знаю. Только, по-моему, он детей жрал, не? Или то рыжая борода была, не синяя. Синяя борода, не черная. И он не из пиратов, он из алкашей. Если что.
Okay. Stupid girls and their preposterous schemes.
What are you saying?
Сейчас высунется оружие и просто застрелит Крейна, да? Не помнишь синюю бороду? В смысле? А, он убивал своих жен. Так, и что? Ну, так убежать. No паркинг? Это же машина Крейна, нет? Батя, тут какая-то сходка байкеров, только на машинах. Ага, эти самые Тру и Тра. А это кто?
Hi. What you got there?
Это же что, подожди, это полицейская, что ли?
Look, it's recently come under our attention that you're, how shall I put this, attempting to claim what is the personal property of the Crooked Man. He's about yay high, 120 odd pounds, pissed his sheets until he was 14. Sound familiar?
I haven't told him anything.
Not now. Shh. The grown-ups are talking.
Я не понимаю, кто ты.
No, No. That's not how this works. How this works is you are going to walk Crane over here, like a good doggy.
It wasn't my fault.
Shut up. You're interfering with official Fabletown business. Step aside.
Tweedledee. What's the, you know, that thing the Mundies call me?
What?
My nickname. You know what I'm talking about.
Bloody
Mary. That's it. Thank you.
Не помню, Кровавая Мэри, не помню такого.
Call me that. Because some of them, they think it's funny to have their little sleepovers and go into their little bathrooms and say my name 5 times in the mirror. They find it less funny when I actually show up and feed their lungs to the family dog.
Синей Борды был реальный прототип, это был уроженец Жанны Дарк. Чё?
This is my job. I like my job.
This was really the wrong day to try and pull this shit.
I told you he'd never just give him up.
Fuck it.
Пизда. Опа! Как я вовремя схватился за... Как я вовремя схватился за клавиатуру, думал я, но меня все равно расстреляли. Весело, да?
Бигби?
Что Бигби? У меня куча дырок, что Бигби? Сейчас я открою глаза, а потом как превращусь, как поотрываю вам все конечности, которые у вас торчат и не торчат. Ух, кому-то сейчас будет бобо. Вот это герой, это я понимаю. А сколько у них зарядные дробовики, простите? 50 зарядные, 50 зарядов у них, да, в этих самых? В дробовиках. Когда уже закончатся патроны-то? Если выжать все соки из Кровавой Мэри, будет только алкоголь? Серьезно. Дал своим женам ключ и говорил не входи в эту комнату. Она, естественно, входила, там хранились головы предыдущих жен. Отличный бизнес-план по созданию коллекции. Что, серебром, что ли, стреляет? А я вот его прибил, ибо нехер бычить, дабы не повадно был. Ну, а я решил, что никого убивать не надо. А, в смысле, подожди, я же нажимаю Q. Просто шлепни ее. Да Q я жму!
Wait! Stop! Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Нет, стой! Да я оторву ей ногу.
Stop, Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Snow, stay out of this.
Так.
It's your lucky day, kid. The Crooked Man says it's okay with him. Hello, Ichabod. Got a stomachache?
А если бы я убил этого... На этой фразе включилась Алиса. Охренела вообще. Ты что, подслушиваешь за мной?
I mean, look at his face. Couldn't stick a pig if his life depended. Kinda like your boyfriend here. Too pussy to ruin a Tweedle stay.
Ой-ой-ой.
A beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it. I'm jazzed about it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen. I'm sure we'll be in touch. See you around.
Если бы я завалил бы этого Тру, это что бы это изменило вот в этой ситуации? Она бы в меня не выстрелила. А, это конец эпизода? Слушай, он какой-то маленький, реально. Хотя нет, 1,5 часа, почему маленький? Как же я люблю старый добрый реализм. Как 30-килограммовые девочки разваливают центнер тестостерона. Прям внутренний Станиславский аплодировал. Так, дело же в серебряной пуле. Серебряная пуля все на...
Back off, dog. This doesn't concern you.
What do you want to talk about?
I just wanted to, about last night.
After what they did to you, are you even gonna be able to stop them?
Don't hold out on me, Jack. You've always got some angle.
Not this time. I know when a mark's not worth the trouble. Do you?
Аниме рулит. Да, конечно же.
Don't make me come down there to deal with you. I don't
Блин, ищу хорошую анимешку, не могу пока что найти. Я только хочу, которая законченная, потому что ангоинги прикольные есть, а такая, которая закончена, нет. У них всегда или серебряная пуля, или волшебные палочки, или любая другая хрень, лишь бы все по сценарию шло. Не, ну это было вполне логично. Если ее наняли как охотницу, она должна была подготовить. Это как Дин и Сэм Винчестер. Они же тоже шли на демонов не просто с голыми кулаками, правильно? Они же там соль, там воду, там что-то еще, короче, правильно? Они шли подготовленные. Она тоже пришла подготовленная, серебряная пуля, как он лежит, все. Типа, не знаю, Рич, мне кажется, тут твоя предъява необоснованная. Мы же были, я говорил, да, что мы были в кино на Миядзаки «Мальчик и птица». Миядзаки по-прежнему больной ублюдок в хорошем смысле этого слова, но после просмотра хорошего кино захотелось хороший сериал, и я не могу найти хороший сериал анимешный посмотреть, блин. Поэтому она, будучи наемницей, не шлепнула его сразу, ждала, пока зрители эпичный замес посмотрят. Она ждала, пока они его... вымотают. Их задача была вымотать его. А потом вступила она подловить его на моменте, когда он будет не защищен, и она сможет нормально выстрелить. 80% не прерывали... Так нет, она могла промахнуться. А если бы, опять же, он же оборотень. Теоретически оборотни, они обладают нечеловеческой скоростью. Увернулся от пули, оторвал ей лицо, все. С этими мальчуками не такое бывало. Не то, что с голыми кулаками, вообще голышом. И вся работа языком. Ладно, короче, мало кто прерывал Лили на самом деле. 19% только шли к близнецам. Вот. А остальные шли либо в цокот копыт, да. А это не про него, не конкретно про него. Там анимешка заключается в том, что из разных эпох набрали типа не супер таких полководцев и тому подобное, и они сриснулись в другом мире, причем там и 18 век, и машинганы уже, и там была Жанна Дарк тоже, ее оруженосец тоже, да. Он к нее за замесу раз в 10 минут поворачивается, всего года зрелищности. Логика практически вышли покурить. Потому что это игра. Offer like a job, да, 96%, смотрите, какие мы все добрые, 96% игроков предложили работу ему. Изжигать дерево решили тоже большинство. Did you kill... и смотри, тут разделилось пополам, либо убивали, либо не убивали. Прикольно. Да, но я говорю, что может быть... Оно и в угоду зрелищности и реалистичности, но в целом в рамках допустимого. Да, «Скитальцы» называется, да. Точно. Неплохая анимеха, но я что-то не вывез. По настроению. Так, дальше.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Значит, второй сезон, и чтобы Иисуса прибили. Звучит клево, конечно.
Big B, how could you do this to me?
I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him.
Я такой сеттинг не особо люблю, как и всякие иссякаи, так что приходится старее пересматривать. Но мне тоже, я же говорю, мне тоже не очень зашел. Иссякаи есть хорошие, есть откровенно, конечно, трэшовые. Как и везде. Есть хорошая игра, есть плохая игра. Есть хорошая аниме, есть плохая аниме. «Скитальцы» неплохой иссякай на самом деле. Даня мою телегу проигнорил. При постановке «Вишневого сада» Станиславский заставил актеров, одетых в армейские мундиры, выйти на улицу. Если их не арестуют в ближайший городовой, то он их взял бы в спектакль. Интересно. Типа за своих, если сойдут, да? Он теперь ее боится, да?
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Привет.
He'll be okay?
Дула.
Internal organs are positively riddled.
Дула нормально.
If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Ох ты ж, ёб твою мать, как это мерзко выглядит.
I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
Please, Big B, don't move it. Doctor.
А зачем он реально шевелит рукой?
But if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Ну да, чё уж там, открытый перелом сам вставлю, чё уж там. Без проблем вообще. Не получилось с первого раза, да? Он, по-моему, сейчас оторвет себе руку просто и все. Нет? Нет. А Снежка, главное, так долго смотрела. А потом только ушла, когда он закончил.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
Норм косточка на борщ. Ричи. Там даже в третьем акте менялись некоторые детали мундира. Типа в это время была реформа в амуниции. Знающие люди это заметили бы.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so...
Stick around, all right? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed. We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Рома, вот это я понимаю, любовь и к своему делу, и даже к мелочам. Это очень клево, на самом деле.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There.
Доктор Свиное Сердце.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me, and, well, this time...
Сейчас он его перемотал быстро.
Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
Да уж, присмотри за мной, пожалуйста, Снежка. Присмотри хорошо.
He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep him, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Поэтому во всем мире изучают метод. Да, я же говорю, не зря его изучают. Человек прям заморачивался, даже над мелочами. Ром, ну вот я смотрю, что больше и больше людей пишут, что да, еще указ не подписан, но его сняли, и Буданова ставят на его роль. Бля, это сейчас будет нехорошо, короче.
How do you feel?
Самое время перепихнуться.
He'll be okay. Hell, I've seen him take worse.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
Ну обними его.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Просто обними его сзади и все.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess.
Не трогай! Это перелом, ты дурная?
It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
You were really worried about me?
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Колин, уйди, пожалуйста.
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
We'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something?
А в итоге
Who should
оказывается...
I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options...
Трогать можно, нельзя нарушать. Да даже трогать не стоит.
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, That's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the crooked man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well, and Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is just what does the crooked man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore.
Crane was a puppet, and the crooked man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet.
Кстати, про Станиславского. В Андрее Рублеве, Тарковского, исполнитель главной роли Солоницын. 4 месяца не говорил, что Баунти Днищ забрать голос человека, прервавшего обет молчания. Вот это подход. Белгород, да. Да, Ром.
We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried, by the book,
Да,
straight
конечно.
as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
Да, конечно, Снежа придумала.
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened
Ему
last
нужен
night,
герой.
what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice,
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
there are degrees.
Что, блин?
Please. I only ever do what's necessary.
Really?
Really?
Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect.
Какой респект, блядь, работать
And
надо.
this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it
так.
gonna be, Bigby?
Да ничего, Саш, все нормально.
Wolf's residence.
Тем более, что вы это все уже знаете.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes.
Да уж, пожалуй, да.
Consider the discussion tabled, but not over.
Да мы не
Let me
спорим.
know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, You're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Для вас дружба важнее правил. Пара-пара-пам-пум. Аниме Порко Рокко основано на реальных событиях, как бы смешно не звучало. И ГГ свинья там не самое фантастическое допущение. Аниме Порко Россо? Я даже не слышал о таком. Привет. Я так понимаю, что для того, чтобы они заговорили, им надо снять ленточку с шеи. Миядзаки мультик. А, Порко Россо. Слушай, я вроде Миядзаки, по-моему, посмотрел много чего. В овечьей шкуре. Кто у нас тут в овечьей шкуре? Она, что ли? Она всех заказала. Привет. Прикинь, она всех заказала и всех убила.
Have a seat.
Are you okay?
Да как бы у меня дырка в боку и сломанная
Didn't
рука.
look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be.
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what was that back there with Crane? He wanted you to tell me something. You know, it's not too late to talk.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open
В 1920-х годах реально существовала на границе Италии республика воздушных пиратов.
You can try. I just... Go ahead.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way. But now,
герой этого аниме говорит: лучше я буду свиньей, а не фашистом.
and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
Ну а Колин я позаботился.
Are you? Look around you.
Я нажал.
I'm sorry.
Блядь, да я нажал, не стоит...
do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
Come on, just talk.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time.
Да не тратишь, я
I
просто...
knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it?
it? Hmm? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
А он может с нее сорвать эту ленточку?
You mind if I just...
No! These lips are sealed.
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
Блин, нельзя было трогать.
You can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
Если снять ленточку, то она взорвется и оторвет ему нахрен голову.
If anyone finds out I came here.
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Изменяешь мне.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
My lips are sealed.
That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out.
Магия не дает ей говорить.
She couldn't really say anything.
Ладно, голову.
Magic that Crane was talking about. It's in the ribbon.
Не, ну она же у нее на голове, не у меня.
Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work.
Им не отрезали голову. Ленточка им отрезала голову.
Do you think there's something to it?
Они что-то сказали.
What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
Even if there isn't much to it, it's still our best lead. It's worth looking into.
То есть никто не рубил голову. Ленточка. Сраная ленточка.
You know, Beauty came
Все мужики сволочи. Конечно. А все бабы стервы.
She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something
Потому что
else
это
happens.
сарказм, Архонтекс.
Who knows what?
Потому что многие не видят разницы и считают, что если она есть, она совершенно несущественна между мультиком и аниме. Просто аниме это тоже формат мультика, просто в своей стилистике. Вот и все. А ты цепляешься за это постоянно, поэтому с этого ржут. Ты пытаешься доказать, что это не одно и то же, хотя это очень похоже.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was.
Oh. What do you want?
В смысле?
Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call.
Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back?
Да ты гонишь, я тебе ничего не сделал. Вот если бы я тебя убил...
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Мужик, тебе досталось, красавица, чё ты выебаешься? Капец, я с них ору.
I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Ой, не ломай, не ломай, не ломай. Чё по ней стучать?
Talk about living in the past.
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to
Зачем он стучит по разным вещам? Он вообще что пытается сделать?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Больше вроде нечего рассматривать, да?
If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Сломанной рукой. Нихера себе так постучать сломанной рукой.
Oh, thanks for letting us finish our conversation.
Да не за что. Мудак.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah,
Да ладно.
You know what they say.
А меня серебряные пули ранили.
Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing.
Теперь есть два жанра мультипликации. Дисней и хентай.
Thanks, but
Согласен.
that's really not why I called.
Snow told me you went to her for some financial help. Did you end up going to the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out.
Спасибо.
Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot.
«Унесённый призраками» получили Оскар как лучший мультипликационный фильм. Никак
I
не
don't know
аниме.
if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Неважно, вот мне, например, понимаешь, Ром, просто мне неважно, как это называется, аниме или мультик, пофиг. Вообще это не имеет для меня значения. А для Архонтекса, видимо, имеет.
Finish this conversation first?
I should get that.
Come on.
Get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Beep. That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Ой, ну странно, ну сами же позвали, ну давайте уже
The Lucky
рассказывайте.
Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The crooked man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out.
Disney hentai.
Probably dropping off a loan payment.
А раньше Дисней был хорош, кстати.
But never the crooked man. Mainly it's just regular fable.
Вы смотрели «Дорога на Эльдорадо»?
I'm not the only one who goes there, you
Я нашел 100 причин того, что я не зануда. Архонта, кстати, у них в 2 раза больше. Таки да. Таки да.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find anywhere else.
You do know there's a difference between
У
pawning
них клевое
something
пение
and selling
Архонта. Хоть много, но оно в тему.
I know that.
Они классно
Buying a
поют.
piece of someone else's misery with money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn.
Кстати, игра выходила эпизодами, во время выхода ходили слухи, что после второго сезона фанаты разгадали всю интригу, концовку пришлось переделать, вместе с третьим-пятым эпизодами. Подтверждение этой информации не нашел, скорее всего, потому что и не искал, но концовка и правда выглядит немного чужеродно. Чудесно. Чудесно.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the crooked man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there?
Нет, ролика не
How
было.
does this fit into the crooked man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night.
А разве второго нету второго эпизода? Подожди, мне казалось, что был вроде второй эпизод. Ну не эпизод, а в смысле вторая часть.
She liked that.
Или это просто были новости, а
The
не...
only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know? I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Lily.
I don't need to understand.
Вот теперь
It's
прикрепилась
not my
дорога.
fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Princess Fiona and Prince Shrek.
Fiona, my princess, would you honor me with a dance?
А при чем здесь Дисней хентай? Вслух почему не читаю? Потому что их дофига.
If there's one thing I know, it's that love is full of surprises.
Late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. Hit it! I need a hero.
Да, Ром, да. Девочкам нравится? В смысле, Шрек не только девочкам нравится. Куда уйди? Никуда не могу уйти. Сейчас что-нибудь придумаем. Ладно, Ром, мы в целом поняли отсылку, спасибо. Так, сейчас мы сделаем что. Вот так. Теперь я не заслоняю субтитры. Так, удачный залог или лавка мясника? Удачный залог или лавка мясника? Идем в лавку мясника, не знаю.
I want to know what the crooked man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
С тебя 5 баксов, ГБ. Пожалуйста.
Wait.
У меня
I
такса
don't know what
стабильная,
you're
5
planning
баксов.
to do when you find the crooked man, but is there any way you could help us out?
Проигрываю.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it.
Нормально?
What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the crooked man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
Вы с чем варианте? Главное, что все поняли.
Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Und? Черт. Нет, только не... I need a hero. Что он за чудовище безяйцевое? Пошел бы там всех и расхерячил. Да вот такой вот какой-то. Причем со мной подраться он не постеснялся, кстати. Хотя меня стоит бояться, мне кажется, больше. Ромка, спасибо тебе огромное за поддержку. Спасибо. Картошка пилета, замороженное мясо. Какое-то оно, по-моему, подгнившее, не?
Very appetizing.
Да.
Frozen salad.
Отлично, спасибо.
No problems.
Спасибо большое. Вот видите, Даня хоть и урезанно ставит заказные песни, но зато потом самостоятельно их допивает. На каком еще стриме вы такое увидите? I need a hero.
Huh, empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
Но по секрету тебе скажу, доллар не по 100, слава богу. Чуть поменьше. Чуточку поменьше. Спасибо большое за поддержку. Так, позвоним или ворвемся?
Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before at the
Там человек.
Tweedles.
Опа, сейчас он удивится и побежит, смотрите. Хочу в Steam $1 по 110.
Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut?
Допустим.
Let's see. What do we have in stock?
Вот за свинья.
Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
О, сейчас будет экшон.
I don't know what you mean. What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
And what if I do find something here? Because if you haven't been straight with me...
Really, Sheriff, you won't.
We'll see about that.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that.
Кнопку
Don't go
нажал,
anywhere. I'll be right
сучонок.
back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Shit.
Угу.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Да-да-да, придешь, конечно.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
Relax, Johan. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety.
Ну, мясо здесь есть, как выяснилось.
Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johan. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johan?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johan, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Шайка. Целая прям шайка.
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know. Shh.
С поломанной рукой сейчас открывать будет очень удобно, я думаю. Наркота, судя по всему.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out.
А кнопку ты зачем нажал?
Swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
Да я хрен знаю, где я был.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
You're not off the fucking hook yet.
Да, да.
If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
Блин, тут очень много всего, что можно изучить. Я что-то пропущу по-любому.
Looks like math or something.
Даже в мире сказаний есть закладки. Не говори.
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things. Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Да, конечно, ничего не трогать. Я сюда пришел просто так.
It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and...
Да, я так понимаю, это типа... Дыба или четвертовальное колесо, что такое, да? Ну да, на волках такое не применяли. Просто посмотрел и все. А кто был в цепях, реально?
Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
А он понюхать кровь не может, чтобы понять, чья кровь?
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The gear. And slave labor to work it. So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
How the hell did all this happen? I didn't see it. Didn't stop it. This is a whole lot bigger than we thought. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now?
А какой экшен? Подожди, он покажет никакой экшен.
Short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Я всем обещаю защиту, но я так понимаю, что я никого не смогу защитить.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You... So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
Как он его толкнул сильно.
The fucking hell!
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do
Тут
I
я
know?
помню, что в заведении в этом эпизоде он оказался, что он в том.
Dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up.
А Джерси, кстати,
Still a little
ой-ой-ой.
sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna hand... Oh, you fucking mother... Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight. Not now. Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
А, вот почему такой дерзкий. Теперь понятно. О, там топорик.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Ой, мерзкий. Да-да-да, на песня Ведьмака похож. Угу. Чем дровосек, мать его, занимается? Помоги мне.
I found her.
Бля, так у нас здесь никого вообще нельзя убить ударом по голове топором. Капец. Хрень похоже на бед. Так, да. Как говорится, сходил за хлебушком, да. Его говно для зелий потом собери.
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
Oh! The next thing you say better be something useful.
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back.
Ой, это не пистолет, кстати, это кровавый. Мэри.
Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh? You won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Можно подумать, прям неубиваемый какой-то скрюченный дядька. Если бы он был такой неубиваемый, он бы так не парился бы. Хоф and хоф. Дайте ему сигарету.
Thanks. Shitty brand. You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
А ладно. Я тебе и выпить дал, и закурить дал. Я вообще твой друг, считай. Мы еще с тобой подрались, а после драки самая крепкая дружба началась.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it.
Отомстить за
Get
них.
the fucker who did it.
Да, отомстить за них.
Is that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
Say
All
my
right.
name.
Go
You're
do
damn
it.
right.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
Я видел фильм «Красная шапочка». Там, пока она до волка дошла, с ним много разных случилось. Я знаю, в каком фильме ты говоришь.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers,
It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Чё опять не так?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Попахивает концом эпизода. Может быть, прежде всего последнее, если ты никуда не спешишь, или отложить, решай сам. Сейчас решим.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
То есть остался последний эпизод, я правильно понимаю?
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war.
Ну это еще часа полтора, да? Ну тогда на следующий стрим останется какой-то кусочек. Давай добивать, значит.
Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
У меня есть деньги, я ему
He really
заплачу.
needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. Only came in to see
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it
В
is.
смысле я нанес ему?
Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll
call the rest a wash.
So what else did you find?
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again.
Я ж не зря
We get
деньги
you
забрал
sorted, and
Украину.
I'll be glamour to the
Поделюсь.
nines, I will.
В смысле
Move here.
свистит?
You want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Откуда у него
Well,
деньги?
at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles.
Oi.
Chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up too.
Слушай, тело, наверное, труп.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Как она почувствовала? А, она же может про...
Just happened.
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have.
У нее
to
же такие
feel
себе
the
отношения
pain
с зеркалом.
she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Вот что значит не отключать камеру на ноуте.
Yeah,
Да.
Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We
О, тут я
can't
не
just
могу
dispense
угадать. Да,
street
какой-нибудь очень
justice.
свежий штаб
I
в
know
зеркале,
that
чтобы
emotions
подводку
can run
сделали.
high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
Я
Can't
ничего не
make that
гарантирую.
promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Ну что ж, вот и начинается финал со всеми ответами. Ми-ми-ми. Так, в смысле, подожди, финал. Еще один эпизод. И этот еще не закончился. А как же чья-то голова у порога? Вовремя, главное. Как будешь романтить? Талли. Ляру? Тали? А в смысле буду романсить?
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. But I get it. You're not here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad? Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
I ain't.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
О, тут нормальная компашка собралась.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort.
Ой, что у него с
but you
глазом?
handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Что у него с глазом?
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
Их тут слишком много, как-то на меня одного.
Why don't you have a seat?
Проститутка там
We
почему?
have a great deal to discuss.
Это монокль? Был когда-то у него там. Что за блокаут? Меня вырубили? Мне не нравится, что не показывает, что будет в следующем эпизоде.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait. hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses.
Он уже не побитый, должен быть
Some would
побит.
just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
Не курите при запахе газа. Это точно. Слушайте, а эта кровавая Мэри прям вся из себя такая. Так, call into the farm. Нет. Did you attempt to remove? Да, но многие не стали трогать. Так, чью, бла-бла-бла. Ну, тоже как большинство решило. Тут как большинство решило. Ну, нормально, короче. В целом, я ничем особым не выделяюсь. Действую как большинство людей. Так, ну что, последний эпизод. Закончим на этом. Получается. Так, главный злодей, значит, будет кровавая Мэри какая-нибудь.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Последний, кстати, по воспоминаниям чуть короче остальных. Ну, посмотрим.
No.
Просто ленточка отрезает головы.
Lily. I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Он такой в цацках, короче, в цепях. Такой типичный сутенер, да? Жалко, вот это пропустить нельзя.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
Меня смущает, что здесь эта девушка клуба.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Ах ты ж скотина бешеная.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Что-то он, по-моему, не контролирует ситуацию немножко, да?
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
О, Мэри.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ну, конечно, их тут слишком много. На что я рассчитывал, не знаю. А ведь я его пощадил.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh God. Oh.
Ладно, их это не убьет, я же знаю. А он ничего так справился в целом. А ведь я оставил его в живых.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Я думал, эта шлюшка мне помогает. Я думал, она мне это самое подсказывает, что делать. Оказывается, нас не заодно. Что за... Это жизни какие-то или что? Кажется, по городу просто был в форме волка. Просто все видят это, понимаете? Я не под чарами. Я все сломал, короче. Нас так все дорогу переходят. Понятно. Все нормально. И оборотни тоже по дорогам бегают. Это тоже нормально. Я не совсем понимаю, что за полоска внизу идет.
Fuck! What was that? Take him off!
I can't.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Блин.
Come on.
А, то есть они думали, что он не догадается, что они пойдут к себе в логово в это. И он тут же, ладно, он нашел, я понимаю, штаны и рубашку, но где он ботинки нашел сразу же? Вопросик, вопросик. До хрена кровище вообще. Да уж, там с него нормально так вытекло. Подожди, а Джерси что, он обычный чувак, типа? Подожди, он же тоже с Казани.
Come on, we can't stay here.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Okay. Now, can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Oh, it'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Oh,
Если бес из Ведьмака, конечно, сказание. Не, я про вот этого чувака. Джорджи, про Джорджи.
Shit. Hello, Big B. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
you
didn't
fucking...
mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Какой-то британец, ирландец.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this?
Нет, она просто так со всеми стояла.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
А еще не нужно было на них ленточки вешать.
It was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
Да как он вами манипулирует?
Do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
Да, не мы, такая жизнь такая. Да,
Kill her
да,
then.
да.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking
Могут делить на жалость. Они говорят, не.
I wanted to be this person.
Я хочу их просто
What I
отвезти в
did
тюрьму,
to
и все.
Faith and Lily, to all of them.
Она же сама на них навязала.
Wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them.
Ну, она же на них
I
повесила эту
look at
ленточку.
Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian. Don't. Vivian. No. Fuck. No. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit. Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Да. Отвал башки. Просто отвал башки.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Да, пошли они. Просто тупо, ну, девушек обрекли просто на такую жизнь, то есть без вариантов вообще выйти из этого. И ничего на жалость давят. Да пошли нахер. Тоже мне несчастные люди. Так, металлургия Шепарда. Не хватало опции обоссать его перед уходом.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Что-нибудь еще есть? Может, тут можно войти через задний ход какой-нибудь? Либо нельзя.
Of course.
Вся проблема в кровавой этой Мэри. Посылки.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Ладно, я не таким люлей наваливал, и она получит свое.
You used to be something.
А, она прям следила за мной. Прям сталкерша, да? Кто догадался, в этом эпизоде будет много экшона, так как финал. Ну, логично вполне, да.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Господи, что с управлением? О, пули серебряные. Для меня. Заготовочка. Какого хрена?
It's about time you showed up.
Текст открываем мэр, вообще не возможно читать из-за цвета. Не нормально. Ну, вообще да, неудобно.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Не успел. Исчезла? Она умеет исчезать? Неплохо. Ну, колесо вот это ж, на котором распинали, да, там поломанный человек, скрюченный человек. Капец, она быстрая. Блин, конечно, херово в том плане, что я часть из сказаний не знаю, из-за этого не всем понимают ссылки. Так, Геральт. Геральт просто немножко волк. Кстати, тоже школа волка, да? Тут аниме вспоминал. По сюжету ГГ начинает промахиваться даже по собственным ботинкам. Да. Эх, не успел. Блин, тут резко приходится. Прям вообще нет времени на то, чтобы... Она летает, короче. Она вообще кто? Блять, банша какая-то или кто она вообще? А блин, я не успеваю. Я успеваю. Не, ни хрена не успеваю вообще. Очень быстро все происходит. Да, такая себе красопета. Какая стрёмная ты баба. Ну вот она вышла с ним сразиться, он ничего с ней сделать не может, короче. Кстати, да. Часто последняя локация действительно металлургический завод, это правда. О, у него прям красные глаза стали, они вроде были желтые до этого. Не такая же стрёмная. Да нет, стрёмная. Как и он, собственно. Здрасте, чё их так много? Блин. Да, беда тут какая-то, прям беда. Я успел. Зарежет его. Прям волка. Прям волка-волка. Просто большого. У меня отзаки. Бесконечно. Они бесконечны. Он это пухнул, так пухнул. Просто не убьешь. Волк не волк, если не волк. Согласен.
Hello, Bigby.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially... I won't miss next time.
Допустим.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
И мы все ему не по вкусу. Раньше что-то где-то плохо лежало в двери, а теперь время вынести мусор.
You're not a killer? Then what are you?
Да. Плагиаторы. Согласен, Ром. Спасибо за
There's still
поддержку.
a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Сейчас, Ром, тут финал надо послушать, посмотреть.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Ага, типа я поехавший.
Shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Вообще-то я
What do you
против.
say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Вот не надо мне хамить.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Я так-то фактически никого не убивал. Я пощадил, руку не оторвал, в подворотне не убил. Ну, это единственное, что Джорджи, как бы, все плохо с ним, но тут как бы не моя вина.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Последнюю таких фейкболку так и не откопали.
Yes, you'll have an
Да-да-да.
opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get
It's
off?
4
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they
You're
have
a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
А это что,
Thank
все
you all for
комьюнити
coming
больше
here on
никого нет?
such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie? Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't
В этом
deserve
моменте
it.
все твои потенциальные косяки он бы и вспомнил. Ну, так он сейчас вспомнит.
Ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White.
Ну,
You've
сейчас
all met
вспомнит.
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise
Ну, сейчас
kept
и
to a
узнаем,
dying
сейчас
mother.
посмотрим. Он может
Are you gonna
рассказывать.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment.
Нет, не прощу.
Distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
Сейчас она работает в администрации.
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Сейчас Снежку
You
сбросят
hated
в
Crane,
колодец.
and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Trump.
What are you talking
Конечно.
about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Например.
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under
Я
your
не бил его.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish
я
for
ничего
mine.
не
This is
сделал.
completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for
Ну
their
да, вот
own
именно.
crimes.
Right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was
Так ты
there
ничего
while
не
they
дал.
idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
There will be more if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not? What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Нет,
Just
не надо.
do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Затупил я что-то, короче, долго думал.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Не, запереть его.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Ну, я решил его запереть. Все жалко, ваши налоги. Мы не будем его кормить.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
А теперь самый
Thanks,
твист.
Greenleaf.
Мухолов.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
А куда очередь-то?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Очередь к Снежке. Звучит так себе.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ну, види свинью и что?
I'm going! Jesus! We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this.
Так я у них деньги были.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
Мне бы хотелось бы им помочь, но я думал, им деньги можно дать. Я же там забрал Украина деньги. И дать им.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Блин, давят на
Hey,
слезу
Big
вообще.
B, where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Спалила.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Ну, спасибо.
You've been given this job for a reason.
Сдала своих подруг из-за
I
тебя.
left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Погоди.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Вот тебе и вера, ослиная шкура, которая ходит в другой личной сказке. Можешь подраться еще раз, как в начале первого эпизода. Да. Я понял, это Вера. Только что уходила Вера, да? Так. Давали. Скажу, что клево. Не рассказывать, что это так. Ну, Вера написано, что Decased. Ну все, это ж конец, правильно? Правильно, это же был конец? Не, классно. Классно, прошли, здорово. Вот, но пора идти спать. У меня уже все спят, на меня уже бухтят, что я тут болтаю и не даю всем уснуть. Спасибо большое тебе, Ричи, за заказ. Просто, Роман, спасибо тебе большое за поддержку. И будем пафосно заканчивать под Терминаторуса, который прислал просто Роман.
Ну давай же. Черт тебя возьми.
Мне нужен отпуск.
Жалкая пародия драка в металлургическом заводе, его с Кровавой Мэри. Это жалкая пародия вот на это. Рома прислал с такими словами.
Он мертв?
Детерминирован.
Это расплавится там?
Да. Бросай.
Прощай.
А теперь чип.
Какой странный чип, да?
Все закончилось.
Нет. Есть еще один чип. И он тоже должен быть уничтожен. Возьми. Я не могу ликвидировать себя сам. Ты должна погрузить меня в раскаленный металл.
Нет. Нет.
Так, ребятки.
Прости, Джон. Прости.
Стив Джобс выбрасывает
Все
первый
будет
iPhone.
хорошо. Останься с нами.
Я должен уйти.
Не уходи, пожалуйста.
Ну, мы все поняли, Ром, к чему отсылки. Ребят, завтра днем будет просмотр интересных роликов по оружию и прочему на Твиче днем, а вечером будет Project TL, то есть Throne of Liberty, будет вечерком. Все, всех обнял, приподнял. До завтра. Пока-пока, ребят.